Callum Smith, what a fight, what a finish back in Jeddah where you won your world title. Sum that up for us.
Yeah, good performance. Been a long time out there. Good to get back in regardless of where it was, but good to come back here, and it didn't affect any of the memories I got from here. I still remember it as a good place. I've had another good knockout win here, and it puts me in line for the world title next, so good night all round.
What about Mathieu Bauderlique? Were you surprised at all by the fast start that he had?
Not really. I was surprised by how much he engaged with me early on. I thought he was going to move a lot and try and offset me and then take me later in the rounds, but to be fair to him, he engaged, and he caught me a few times, but he weren't too happy in the corner. I went head on, he was screaming to slow him down the body first, and I finally landed a body shot, and then the left hook come off it, but we're still gelling. I know what he's asking me to do in camp. Sometimes just get a little bit hot-headed in the heat of the moment, but I think it was always a good performance. I think he's happy with the finish, and we move on and move forward and keep improving as a fighter.
By him adopting that approach, it gave you the opportunity for the catch and counter. I'm sure we've seen that somewhere before. Yeah,
I think it's another one to add to the reel. I've got a few of it. It's a good shot. It's got me out of trouble a few times, and it's just something I find so comfortable, and it looks good on the cameras when I watch it back after it. But yeah, he come out game, fair play to him. It ends up a bit of a shootout, which wasn't the fight I expected, but regardless of how it goes, I'm always confident in my own ability and believe I can get the win.
What about the future now? That was an eliminator for Beterbiev's WBC title. He won't box now until 2023. So the question is, will you wait or will you try and get another fight in? It's a question for Eddie Hearn after you.
I'll sit down with my team. We'll see what the best option is. And obviously, I want a world title. That's all I want. I'm still in this game to become a 2-8 world champion. It's a big goal I've set myself, but a goal I fully believe on achieving. And tonight put me one step closer. I'm here, and Beterbiev's injured, and he'll have to sit out for a little bit, and obviously he's got the WBO mandatory. Hopefully he'll have his WBC mandatory as well, so things get a little bit messy, but I just want to keep winning, and at some point I will become a world champion.
Stay with us. Just want to put that to Eddie Hearn. I mean, it's about managing it now. Will you try and get Callum out one more so he doesn't stagnate, or is it a case of a waiting game now? I think Beterbiev is definitely out until 2023.
No, first of all, this city's been very good to Callum Smith, so I want to thank everyone in Jeddah for supporting Callum Smith from the World Boxing Super Series to victory tonight. Now, that was a really good performance because he's been out of the ring for 11 months and he's been very patient. The Beterbiev fights, the only thing he's in the game for is to be a 2-division world champion. But I want to see him active. One fight this year hasn't been enough. We want him to box again if he's ready and willing in probably November, December, because Beterbiev's probably going to come in the spring, and if it's summer, love to do that fight at Anfield. I really believe he can win that fight. It's the Unified Light Heavyweight World Championship. It's a massive fight in Liverpool as well. He's got the power to do it. Him against Beterbiev is a great shootout, but tonight he's got his position. He's mandatory. No one can take that away from him. I believe he can go on and become light heavyweight world champion. And again, thank you everyone for your support. It's been a great place for him and a great performance.
Callum, if it is Beterbiev, if it is Bivol, or if it is somebody else, is the goal still the same, that's to become a 2-weight world champion? Do you believe, you've got the skills, but you have got the power now at light heavyweight to challenge these guys and ultimately knock them out?
Yeah, I've always believed I've got the skills. If you've got the skills at one weight, I believe you've got the skills at another. I was good enough to become the number one at 168, and I've had 2 fights at 175, and they've both been highlight reel knockouts. So I certainly do think I've got the power at 175 as well, and I believe I'm improving all the time under my new trainer. So look, if I didn't believe I could win it, I wouldn't be standing here. It's a tough way to make a living, and there's better things to do with my time, but I fully believe I can, and whoever the champion is, I don't really care. It's just I want that belt, whoever's got it.
Fair play, you're very good at it. Safe journey home.